Spell table loaded up. Alright. No shiny shinies. Alright, boom boom. What am I recording first off? Yes, I am. What is up, everyone? My name is Chris. Welcome to the episode of From Pennies to Power. We show the true potential of the cardboard pennies we like to purchase. We got some Pauper Commander. Got some fun stuff flopping around. Some new commanders, some meddling youths that I don't know yet. So, you know what it's going to be. What we're going to do is we're going to go around the table. You got to introduce yourselves. State the commander that you're playing, any reason as to why about the commander you would like the commander, any rule zero things you want to talk about whatsoever. And then once we get it on the table, we're going to randomize it 4 times, and then we'll get the game going. So immediately, we're going to start with you. What do you got going on over there?
Hi, I'm Mizu Sun. I'm a person in a bunch of different PDH Discords. Tonight, I'm playing Falthus Kedis. These are your commander's best friends. And I don't mean, like, mine. No, they're your commander's best friends. Thank you.
I'm excited to see the Falthus, because you don't see Falthus too often, in my opinion, so.
I am not running any of the sacrifice effects, but it is a threat in tribal. I'm going to steal your commanders and swing them at you.
All right, well.
But I will not sacrifice them.
Good thing I'm playing Voltron. Over to you, Scoop.
I am Scooby-Doo Zero, pretty much Scooby-Doo Zero everywhere. I am running Meddling Youth, as it was the first Scooby-Doo reference card spoiled for the new set, and, you know, kind of had to build it. And that's pretty much all there is to it.
Fully fair. Fully fair. And Derek, what you got?
Thank you, Chris, for the introduction. My
Yeah.
name is Derek. I'm a member of the Pauper Commander Rules Committee. I am on the X multimedia platform at Derek Dear Reader. And today I am playing Quandrix Apprentice. I've been playing this deck a few times lately when I've played on streams. And it's a card. It's a 2/2 for 2 Simic Collars. It's Magecraft. Whenever I cast an instant or sorcery spell, I look at the top 3 cards in my library, pick a land from among them, put it in my hand, and rest on the bottom. And you may ask yourselves, what am I doing with all of these lands? I'm going to play them once per turn to hit all my land drops. And that's pretty much the extent of it. Other than that, it's just a bunch of Simic cards that I like to play with. Just a good time.
Yep, there's no real value. You just want to make sure you hit your land drop every turn. That's the only reason
That's
why
right.
you played it. No other reasons.
I don't mess around about my land drops.
Yep. I am playing Crime Novelist, just because they got a lot of hype amongst like the community when it first dropped for combo potentials and X, Y, and Z's with it. It's pretty cool. I played it out last night, and it can do some shenanigans. So it's definitely not crazy powerful, but it can come out of nowhere where I'm making like 6-7 mana in a turn and then doing nothing with it. So we'll see how she rolls.
Nice.
Like, I literally think at one point I had like 8 mana and I had nothing to do. I was like, okay, well, there's that.
Yeah.
I got one really big Goboth looking thing. Did it even change? It did change. Okay, so this will be our order.
Yeah. Me and Scoop switched.
Yep. That's what
Yep.
1. This is 3, 2, and 4. All right. Does everyone have it opening with S7?
Yeah.
Good. All right.
As a pregame action, I would like for Derek to take 10 damage.
Refuse.
Yeah.
I start at 40 because
He's an
I
RC.
make the rules.
He's got the, yeah. You didn't know this.
You know,
Yeah.
you're fair.
That is true though. You know, like if he
Yeah.
is like the rules. You know.
I've earned it.
It's something that's still in testing.
After
so that's
lifetime of
something-
service, you know, I just
Yeah.
have certain perks.
Mimic players just get to start with more life.
It's true.
Drops 10 lands in the field. This is what you meant?
I mean, he did write a forward to a book, so
I did.
This is very true. So I think that alone is what distinguishes the rest of us from said identity.
What's that card?
Wayfarer's Bauble, and I pass.
Okay.
all right. Draw, Ancient Den, and pass.
Swamp for turn and pass.
All right. Let's see. Island and pass. Snow-covered island, that is.
I was gonna say. I will play a mountain. And I will then. Nothing's there, so I will just pass the turn.
All right. Draw. Yeah, let's see what's the right way. All right. For 2, Phalanx Vanguard, Vigilance 2/2. Whenever another artifact enters battlefield under my control, gets +1/+7 till end of turn, and I will pass turn after that.
A mountain for turn. And pay 2 for a Felwar Stone.
Ha.
And pass the turn.
All right, I'm gonna draw, play Snowcard Forest, and cast my commander, and pass the turn.
It only produces red.
End step for gigs. I'm gonna pay 2. I'm gonna give Scoob's creature +2/+0, but make a treasure token.
Okay. I mean, you didn't choose, I don't know why you didn't choose mine, but
Oh, sorry. Yeah, the next one I'll do then for you if it's okay.
well, I'm gonna hold you to it.
All right. Untap and draw. Watch the next one be like deal damage to something. It's like, I'm sorry.
Don't you dare. All damage is pointed at Scoop's creatures. This is how it has to be.
I will do a Great Furnace. I will then do 1 and 2 for a makeshift munitions. And for 1, nope, I won't do that. Lied to everyone. Pass turn.
Alrighty. Draw. Rustvale Bridge. Artifact. So Vanguard trigger.
Synergy.
Go to combat. Mizu swing at you for 3.
Take 3.
And I will pass turn after that.
Play a mountain. I would like to play my cat. He's a good boy. He just wants to give himself menace and death touch. That is all. I will pass the turn.
All right. Draw for turn. Gonna play Snowcard Forest. What we'll do is, let's see. Let's do this. I'm gonna pay 3 and cast a Llanowar Visionary. So 2/2 when it enters, draw a card, and I can tap for a green. So put a trigger on the stack and draw a card. I got 7 cards. I'll attack Chris for 2 commander damage.
I will take 2.
And I'll pass.
2 commander. Alright, on turn 4. I will do Darksteel Citadel. 1, 2, 3, 4. To cast Unexpected Windfall.
Okay.
I will discard You've Been Caught Stealing. I will draw 2 cards and make 2 treasures.
Indeed.
And then I will pass the turn.
Alrighty. Land for turn. Move to combat. Derek swing at you for 2.
Block.
I will go ahead and stave off and give it pro green.
That works for me.
Alright. And then second main, 1, 2, 3. We will go Inspiring Overseer, gain a life and draw a card, and I will pass after that.
Play a mountain for turn. I'd like to pay 2 for a Kedis. What are we doing if we're not going for it, I guess? Because I have a creature with Menace, I'd like to cast a Tentative Connection, targeting Quandrix Apprentice.
Sure.
I would like to go to combat.
Uh-huh.
I'd like to swing Quandrix Apprentice at Derek.
Sure. Take 2.
Before damage.
Okay.
I'd like to cast a Whirling Strike to give him +2/+0 First Strike and Trample. Trigger Quandrix Apprentice.
Okay.
No lands. Please take 4.
Yep.
Kedis trigger, everyone will take 4.
Up.
And then I'll go to my end phase, and you can have your Quandrix Apprentice back.
Thank you. All right. Untap. I'll draw. I'm going to cast Farseek. Trigger. 3. Get a Opal Palace. Put these on the bottom. Then I'll search my library for Plains, Island, Mountain, or Swamp card. Put it on battlefield tapped. So we'll get a one of those
Fancy ones.
2 colored lands, wherever they are. They're here somewhere. We'll just get. I mean, I found one. It's not like the snow one, so it's not optimal for me to pick up, unfortunately. Roundwood Falls. There it is. All right. Then, so that's here. This is in the graveyard. I'll play Opal Palace. And I'll cast. Let's see. You know what? I'll just go to combat. No, I'll just pass. Go ahead.
Untap and draw. 1, 2, 3. I cast my commander. Crack the treasure. Put a counter on my commander and float 1 red. So I have 2 total red.
Yep.
With the 2 mana, I'm gonna crack the bauble. Put a counter, float 1 red. Get a forest. I don't know why I said that. Get a mountain. The 1 red floating and 1. I cast an arcane signet. And I will crack another treasure. Goes up a counter. 2 total red mana floating. 1 of it to cast Sticky Fingers on my commander. The other one to cast Karklon Shaman.
Let's interact the favorable way.
I will then. I can do 1 damage to it if need be. I will pass the turn.
Alrighty. Planes. Let's. Feels greedy, but that's what we're gonna do. Tap out. Get some meddling use on the board.
They do be meddling.
Love
They
it.
do be meddling. Move to combat. sending the. Oh, let's get greedy. Overseer over at Chris. The Vanguard over at you. We'll send the Vanguard over at you, Mizu, and the Use over at Derek. Use trigger. Get a clue. Vanguard trigger is now a 3/2 with vigilance.
No blocks.
I take 2.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll take 4.
Okay. I will pass turn after that.
Oh, my turn. I'd like to cast Goat Nap, targeting the crime novelist.
Alright.
I'm just going to borrow him for a second.
Unfortunately, it's not a goat, so it's not going to get any special buffs.
I would like to swing the crime novelist at Chris.
Alright, I'll be taking 4.
Tennis trigger, everyone will take 4.
Alright.
Trigger sticky fingers.
That is correct.
Hold on one second. One second.
Yep.
With 4 damage, I'm going to cast Brackish Blunder on the crime novelist. So I'm going to return it to Chris's hand, and since it's tapped, I'll make a map token.
Alright, that's in my hand. This goes down there.
I have a trigger here. So 1, 2, 3, you'll get an island and these on the bottom.
Yep.
And now got a big pile of excellent cards over here. I'm sure I have a map token here. No, or do I? Map. Oh, I don't. I'll just use this treasure. It's a map.
I'm the map.
All right, my turn now.
Yep.
All right. Draw. Play an island. So let's see. Oh my god. So first, I'm gonna cast Ponder trigger. Top 3. Get a land. Oh, it's a big whiff. Bummer. But now I'm gonna resolve this. Look at the top 3. Put them back in any order or shuffle. I will put them back like this and then draw a card. Then I'm gonna cast Over the Edge, using to destroy makeshift munitions. Trigger first. 1, 2, 3. I'll take an island. These on the bottom.
This has been quivering ever since he saw that card.
It's yeah.
Then I'll pay 3 and cast a Frost Trickster. When it enters, I'll target the meddling youths. They are frozen.
They are frozen.
And that's it for me. I think I'll pass there.
Okay. Untap draw. Alright, so I'll play the novelist again. And 1, 2, 3, 4. This gets a counter to cast Big Score. Or discard Gleaming Barrier.
Mm-hmm.
Draw 2, make 2. 1, 2, put a counter.
Yep.
And 3 to cast Quark Clon Stoker.
Okay.
So I will pass the turn after that.
Alrighty. Draw. Keep the use tap down.
They froze it, did.
Planes? 4. Lost 4 in my hand. What's the best 4 thing to play? Probably that. Alright. Pay 4. And play a snow-covered stag. 3/3. Whenever it attacks, tap target creature defending player controls. Mizu, you have the most health. I'm gonna come in the air at you for 2.
You actually have the most health, but okay.
Well, fair. And I will pass the turn after that.
Maybe that's just a clue. These meddling kids.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go, guys. We got the card.
It's an island.
Let's mark some duo drones.
And all for the drones.
Do, 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 do. I'm gonna pass the turn.
Oh.
Play the drones and pass.
All right. Untap and draw. Play an island. Let's see.
Chris, I like that you're using the PALWORLD tag on your stream. Have you even played it yet?
I'm gonna pay 2 and cast a Croaking Curse targeting this bag. So it's gonna become has a cursed roll token. Makes it a base power 1/1. I have a trigger here. Oh, another big whiff. That's a bummer.
Good old fashioned whiffing.
I know. I'll go to combat. We'll attack Scooby in the air for 2.
Oh, okay. Go down to 25.
Yeah. And I'll pay 3 for Tolarian Terror.
Nice.
Large.
Yeah.
It's the curse that did it.
And yep, pass there.
Alright, tap in, draw. What the hell is the curse roll? Just makes it a 1.
Makes it a 1/1.
Yeah, it just makes it a 1/1.
Alright. They won for a prying blade. I will crack this for 2, put a counter to put the prying blade on it. So now it's a 5/6. Out flying. I will move to combat and swing the 5 over at Scoob.
5 over at me. Sure.
I will make a treasure token from connecting.
Yep.
And that is all I shall doeth.
All right. End of your turn. Pop the clue. Mountain. Yeah, I feel like that. All right. Move to combat. Let's. Dag and Youth over at Derek, tapping down the Terror.
A2.
Yep.
Yes, Ward.
Yeah, the
It
ward.
does have the ward. Pay 2 for the ward.
Okay.
And then we'll send the Overseer over at Mizu in the air and the Vanguard over at Chris. And then the Vanguard's a 3-2 now once the clue hits the field.
I'm gonna take 3.
I'm gonna take 2.
I'm gonna block the stag, and I'm gonna send Sword Coast Serpent on an adventure and bounce your commander.
You got it.
Cool.
Trigger.
The
1,
kids are
2,
on an adventure.
3. I'll get a command tower.
Gosh dang it! I wanted that meddling youth.
I'll go 1, 2, 3 for a red in my second main and play a Goblin Racketeer and then pass turn. A 4-2 when it attacks, I can go target creature defending player controls.
It's fantastic.
That's an interesting draw. F6. 1, 2, 3. So 3. I would like to cast a Price of Loyalty. It's another threaten. I would like to steal the crime novelist again.
Yeah, I figured you would.
It's okay. We're only doing good things to him. We're going to give him some more equipment. I'm going to cast a Vorak Battlehorn. Gives trample and the opposite of menace. I would like to give the crime novelist the Vorak Battlehorns. So it has trample and the opposite of menace, and also has menace and death touch.
Mhm.
I'd like to go to combat.
Yep.
I'd like to swing the crime novelist at Chris and the duo drone at Scooby. Trigger the duo drone to give everyone a treasure.
We are actually. God, I have these things here. So this will be my map, and I've got a treasure. Okay.
I will take the 5.
Scooby, are you blocking the duo drone?
I will not block the duo drone.
Okay. Kedis trigger.
Mhm.
Everyone will take 5 from the crime novelist.
Yep.
I will go to my end phase and give you back your novelist that is now equipped with this Vorak Battlehorn. And don't say I didn't do anything for anyone.
For now, at least.
Well done.
Yep.
Okay.
Love hitting people and trying to kill them with their own commander damage.
All right. We'll start with a command tower. 2. Actually, we'll do that for a Mind Stone. These guys over here. Then I will pay blue and a green for a growth spiral. Trigger this. 1, 2,
Yep.
3. I'll get Mystic Sanctuary. To my hand. Growth Spiral resolves. I'll draw a card. It'll land from my hand onto the battlefield. We'll do Mystic Sanctuary, and we'll put Brackish Blunder on top of my library.
I don't like that blunder.
This should be... Oh,
Exile.
oh, I died.
Yep. All
Here I
right, pass
come.
turn.
Here I am.
Here we
Okay.
go.
So we're gonna pay a blue, sacrifice the Mind Stone to draw a card.
Oh, I apologize, Chris.
Yeah.
You should have an extra token.
Oh, because I
An extra
control
token.
the thingy. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll attack Yuzu for 2
No blocks.
in the sky, and then
Doesn't change my statement.
okay. Well, I'll do this and this, and then I'll cast Weather the Storm. So there's 2 copies, so I'm gonna have 3 Quandrix triggers. So number 1, got a forest. Number 2 is a whiff. Number 3 is a study hall. So I'll draw these. I'll gain 9 life. Goes there. Then I'll pass.
Land returns mountain. Move to combat. It's gonna go as the Death Touch.
It does not have Death Touch.
What, Falthus?
I no longer control it.
No, Falthus has Death Touch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not my things. I'm saying your things have Death Touch.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter, right? Oh no, it doesn't have menace anymore.
Yeah, it isn't, yeah.
But it does have Trample.
It's tree on play.
That's true.
It's... I don't think I can do that. I'm just gonna swing into. I do that. What's this there? This is a pickle. I'm gonna go down to Derek for 5.
All right, I'll bounce your commander.
Yeah, I kind of had to press it now while,
I'll make another map.
What I'm gonna do in response while it's being targeted. That's.
I have a trigger too.
Yeah,
so
you can do that for
okay, I'll go first.
Wait to do that. I hate math. Alright, that goes back in my hand. This is gone, that's down. Move to second main. I'm just gonna recast it. Reset PT. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yeah, I'll pass.
Alrighty. Alright. Planes. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Replay the youth.
You're youthful.
They are youthful. They do be meddling. All right. Do the combat thing. Racketeer coming at Derek. Now pay the 2 to goad the terror. Then the youth over at Chris. And then the overseer and Vanguard over at you, Mizu. And then clue token 3-2 now with vigilance.
No blocks.
Take the 4.
Yeah, I'll block with my terror.
All right. No secondary tricks. I will pass turn after that.
I will untap. I will cast Hijack targeting the meddling youths.
You got the youths.
Go to combat. We're swinging the squad at Mr. Scooby-Doo. Triggered the youths to make a clue.
I'll make a treasure.
And we all make a treasure.
Boy, that is
That's
a
7.
lot of damage for everyone.
It's just 7.
That is true. It is just 7. Yeah, it seems fine. It seems good. Seems really good for you, Mizu.
Before blocks, I'm actually gonna crack the Krark twice to deal 2 damage to each creature without flying.
I will respond. I'm gonna crack the clue.
Yep.
I have no further effects.
Alright, so this is gonna get 2 counters. These are dead. These 2 lands are dead.
Still got meddling youths going at you.
Yep, still taking 4.
Second main, I will sack a treasure. And then pay 1 for a Rakdos Signet. And then I will give back the meddling youths.
All done.
Yep.
Okie doke. Draw.
Sniff's in the chat. What up, Sniff?
Let's see.
She be goaded.
I know. Yeah, this seems okay. So I'll play the study hall. We're gonna filter some mana into both of these, study hall and Opal Palace. So we'll do it like, because I just need to cast those. So we'll do it like this. To make a blue and a green. And then I'll pay 2 I'll do it like this. So that's 4, and I'll cast my commander. So he enters with 2 +1/+1 counters, and I'll scry 2. I will
Yeah,
put.
someone did
I
indeed
think we're just
kill
gonna
him.
put these 2 on the bottom.
Not by direct.
Then I'll just pay 4 and cast the Vantress Transmuter from exile. And then I'll crack a treasure to crack a map, targeting my transmuter to explore.
Don't
It's
ban
a
me,
land, goes to my
please.
hand. And I'll do it again. Targeting a transmuter, I'll explore. It's an explore.
That's awesome.
So I'll leave it on top.
Yep.
And put a counter on him. And then I'll go to combat,
It's cool.
and
I'm currently banned from the pals for killing a howling golem.
Yeah.
and we'll swing the
With a
terror
tiger rock.
at Mizu.
Take it.
And that's it for me.
All right. Untap and draw.
Rocked at my howling golem, so I've been in the doghouse for a couple weeks.
1, 2. Wedding invitation. Draw 1. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 mana floating for red. This gets 8 counters. 4 counters.
It's big.
I will crack the invitation, making it unblockable.
Yep.
Gets another counter here. I have 9 mana floating. That to there, that to there. Alright, tap down. How many treasures do people have?
I have 2 treasures and a bridge up, so I have, in theory, 3 mana available in all my colors.
I have 2 there. How about y'all? And Derek, what do you got?
I have 0. I
Zero.
have no
Okay.
artifact tokens or anything.
Wasn't sure. 7, 8. I'm going to. What's 4, 5, 6? I think I can do it. I'm gonna Rolling Thunder for 8 to Mizu.
Not very nice.
I'm going to then move to combat. Swing down to Derek for 9.
I had 2 more threatens that were just laying in my hand.
Do you have any responses, Derek?
Nope, just give it double strike.
I'm gonna give it double strike.
Yep.
With Battle Rage. And then I pass.
Alright. You are... Alright, end of your turn, Chris. White. Sack for a red, sack for a white. I'm gonna go Founder Helix. Sacrificing a clue token to do 4 to you.
Damn it. Good game. I had this.
Swing for 6.
I'll take exactly 6. Damn it. Bastard. Those damn kids. And I could have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for those kids.
I was doing the math when you're pumping up your guy. I was like, all right, so I can, if he doesn't have double strike, I can helix, which keeps myself just alive for basically Derek to come around and kill me.
Yeah, funny.
I was not expecting the rolling thunder.
I literally add that in just before I started because I said I had so much mana yesterday and like had just nothing to do with it. So I'm like, okay, let me just do something. We gotta add like a giant X spell for this. Damn it! I was like, he only has 6 power. He might get another, maybe 1 or 2 more power, but he can't get 10. Damn it! All right. You guys good for a second?
Yep.
All right,
Yeah.
All right, randomizer. Restart the whole 9 yards. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 for good luck. No, I'm not going first again. I want to try to manage players. There we go. Quandrix.
Sec. I'm already set. I'm gonna play a different deck.
Hit numbers. We got a thing I can't click on. Convulsing. Oh yeah, listed obviously.
Listen. Hey Scoob, is it cool if I steal your Licit and like attach the Licit somewhere else?
I mean, you got the red to do it. Just go for it.
The option is technically there. Ooh, yes, love this one.
You lands in a monocolor deck? Let's run it.
Dude, I wish I would have been able to finish my mono white deck today.
Which one did you build?
Dawn Evangel.
Nice.
Auras.
Yeah.
Auras and Soul Sisters.
This is what it comes down to. Alright, just try to gain as much life as freaking possible. Chat refresh.
The downside here is that there really just isn't a good commander to steal other than the crime novelist.
Yeah. Well, it's a Voltron thing. Like,
Yeah.
it's pretty much always going to be the target.
Wait a minute. I steal Xerox Strobe Knight. I cast a second Threaten on it to get a 2/2. And untap
Do
it.
that. Okay, I have playable 7.
Yeah, I'm good with mine.
I'm good with mine.
I'm also good.
All right, so I'm going first this time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my goodness gracious! Sorry, I'm gonna draw a card. Here we go. Play an island pass.
We'll play a bridge and pass.
Go mountain and pass.
Hidden volcano and pass.
Mhm. Draw. Island go.
Mountain into a Rakdos Signet
Oh.
and pass.
We'll go mountain and pass.
How much is this listed? This listed is 3 mana. Three mana and gives
Cannot block.
cannot block.
I think it's here you go, Chris.
Do mountain, mind stone, and pass.
Draw. Island. I'll cast my commander and pass.
Play a swamp. Go 3 mana for a letter of acceptance.
Mm-hmm.
And then 2 for a Night's Whisper.
Okie dokie.
Seems real good. Seems good.
And then I will pass the turn.
End of your turn. I'm going to demand answers, discarding Ball's Invoker.
Okay.
Yeah.
2. Mountain. Let's go 3 for the Howling Golem and pass turn.
There we go. Untap draw.
He howled.
You howled.
Mountain.
He do be howled.
Tap 3 for an ingenious artillerist. Tap for 1. I will play a chromatic star. You will all lose 1.
Okay.
And I'm gonna pass.
All right. Untap and draw. Play an island. And I will cast Hidden Strings, targeting Xerxes Knight and Island. On the stack, I'll hold Birdie and cast Twiddle, targeting Xerxes Knight.
Nice. There you go.
So 2 spells, so I'll tap, make a token. Where's my big pile of tokens? There it is. Make a token. Twiddle resolves, untap Xerxes Knight. Tap Strobe Knight, make a token.
That is so cool.
Hidden Strings resolves, untap Strobe Knight and Island. Tap. No, I don't need that yet. I'll cipher it onto Strobe Knight.
Yep.
We'll
He's
go to
going
combat.
Yeah.
He has Vigilance. I'll attack Chris for 2 in the air.
I'll take 2.
Put Hidden Strings on the stack, targeting Strobe Knight and Island. In response, I'll make a token. Untap. Make another token.
Cheapest creeps.
I'll pass turn.
So they're like literally for like 2 mana, you just made 8 more power.
I made a lot of guys, yeah.
That's what he does. Yeah.
Deck is so
So-
good.
It's 4 big guys.
Yeah.
And he still has 3 mana up to protect
seriously.
it. Just think about that.
I appreciate to anybody that will listen that you should just play Hidden Strings in every single blue deck that you build. This card's absurd.
It does a lot of work. Like
You're
it's
not
just one of
you're not
those-
wrong.
Okay. We're cooking. Attempt to cast Falthus.
Sure.
I would like to borrow your Strobe Knight for just a second.
Sure.
I would like to swing Strobe Knight at Derek.
Okie doke. Take 2.
Trigger Hidden Strings. I will untap my 2 lands.
Okay.
I have no plans of what to do with that 2 lands. I will tap to make a knight.
But you have
Okay.
the 2 lands. That's the important part.
And then I will pass the turn as I go get my knight.
Alrighty. Mountain.
You absolutely can swing into me, so.
I could. It also could eat a knight, which is also
True.
good.
Is it though?
Well, I just mean if you come at me with knights, I can at least stop one of them coming at
Oh,
me.
sure. You mean blocking? Okay.
Yeah, blocking, yeah. Something about giving you more cards,
Right,
before your first main feels like a bad time for everyone except for you, since I've played against this deck before.
It's true.
So I'm gonna do the more nonsensical thing. I'm gonna tap 3, and I'm gonna play Shiny Impetus
Yeah.
on the kitty cat.
Impetus.
And then I will pass turn after that.
Untap, draw. Land for turn is a mountain. 1, 2, 3. Cast my commander. Pay 1 into the sphere. I'm gonna crack the sphere. It's gonna float 1 red and then another red. Put a counter here. I'm gonna draw a card.
I knew I had one.
With the 2 red and 1 colorless, I cast a Patron of the Arts. ETB, I create a treasure. Then everyone loses 1 from the artillerist.
Yep.
I will then just pass the turn after that, though.
Okay, Draw. The island. I will cast Last Thoughts. I will draw a card and cipher onto Xeric Strobe Knight. I will go to combat. I'll attack Chris for 2 in the air, and I'll send these 4 knights at Mizu.
I will block 2 of them.
Sure. Combat damage, I'll put Hidden Strings and Last Thoughts on the stack. I'll cast both of those. I'll draw a card first. Or I'll target Storm Knight at an island with Hidden Strings. So I'll draw my card. Untap this in response. Tap this, make a guy. Tap. Tap, make a guy. And I'll pass.
I don't want to do that. Probably not. Attempt to cast Tennis. Attempt to Price of Loyalty the Strobe Knight.
Sure.
Go to combat.
Mm-hmm.
Balthus and the Strobe Knight both at Scooby.
Well, you can't attack Falthus with me at me because it's goaded.
Oh, yeah.
Or Dark.
You can come at me if you want.
Yeah, we'll swing it at Derek.
I will make that treasure.
I'll just double block it.
Okay. And then Strobe Knight connects.
Mm-hmm.
Caddish trigger, everyone will take 2. Yeah. I will cast Hidden Strings.
2 from strobe knight. Yeah.
Come back to me, I think it's- yeah.
hmm
Untap.
And Falthus trades, right?
Yep.
Yep.
She do be trading though. I really wanted to draw a land, but I will just make a knight and pass the turn.
End of your turn. For red and the treasure, I'm going to go ahead and attempt to cast Fire Prophecy, targeting the Strobe Knight. And I will bottom a card.
Okay, shore up targeting strobe knight.
Okay.
I will respond to that.
Okay.
And I will bolt the strobe knight.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Could you do that since it was still on my end phase and you had not yet gotten your strobe knight back?
When you can do it. Oh, it's on your end step?
It's exactly.
Okay. So then we'll Arcane Denial. Instead of shore up.
Yeah, and then I'll still
The
bolt
same
it.
thing will happen. Yep.
Yeah, so
Same, yeah. Alright. Draw turn.
All right, guys, we know he has a shore up. What do we do about this information?
Absolutely nothing.
nothing. Yep. Pretty much.
Move to combat.
Oh, on your upkeep, Scoop, you
Oh,
draw
yeah.
2/2 from Arcane Denial. I draw 1.
Oh. That's right. Draw my 2. Well, that changed things up. Okay. Mountain. Let's get greedy. 2, 3, 4, 5. For Teammates Fanatics. 4/3 haste with Myriad. Everyone's gonna eat it.
Hey, you still get rid of some stuff, you know?
I could. Alright, let's Howling Golem and the actual Fanatics over at you, Mizu. Myriad.
Yep.
2 other 4/3s.
Everyone draws a card.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm gonna block it with my patron.
Yep.
I'll just take 4.
When the
No
patron
blocks.
dies, I make a
Take
treasure. Everyone will lose 1.
And then I will pass turn after that.
Okay, untap draw. Mountain. 1, 2, 3. For a sky scanner, everyone loses 1. I draw a card.
Mhm.
And 1, 2, 3. I flick a coin. And it's going to deal 1 damage to any target. It doesn't make a real difference. I will deal 1 to Scoop's face directly.
Go 23.
And I will make a treasure. Treasure. Everyone will lose 1, and I draw a card. For this. Wait for this. I'll do tap for 2 because of the treasure thing. Put a counter here. Sunshot Militia. Tap 2 art untaps and deals 1 damage to any opponent, to each opponent. Put a sorcery. So I'll do it now. I'm gonna tap these 2 and deal 1 damage to each opponent.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna pass the turn after that, though.
Play an Opal Palace, filter a blue, and recast my commander. It'll be a 4/4. And then I'll pass.
Play a swamp return. I'd like to pay 4 for a sibling rivalry and
Okay.
target the crime novelist. Take control of it and then get a power stone. Go to combat. I would like to swing the crime novelist at Chris.
I will jump it with nothing and take 3.
4 damage. Using the power stone into the Rakdos signet, I'd like to cast a brute strength to give it +3/+1
Alright, I'll take 6.
and trample. Kedis trigger for everyone to take 6. Pass the turn.
Alrighty. Mountain. Jane Garrett. For 2, we're going to Insufferable Balladeer, targeting Kedis. So it's goaded and can't block.
Mhm.
Let's Granite Grip the Fanatics. So it gets +1/+0 for each mountain I control.
That's very large.
Yeah, you're a little bigger now.
So it is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. An 11/3. Just the one. And then we will move to combat. Swinging in let's go the actual copy over at you, Mizu, and then that'll be it. Myriad trigger, 2 other 4/3s coming at both of you, Derek and Chris.
Mhm.
I will take the
I will block with the.
I'll just block with a night token.
Yep.
Anything else?
Well, that'll do it for me.
Alrighty.
Chris,
Yep.
you do anything about that 4/3 coming at you?
I took the damage.
Okay, sorry, missed that.
There you
My
go.
bad. Yep, I am good after that.
Tap draw. I'll do 1 and 2 for a Reckless Fireweaver.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, but I need artifacts now. One. Alright, land of return's gonna be a mountain. I'll get rid of one of these. Crack it for 2 total. It's a counter, so then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'm gonna sacrifice the hidden volcano.
Yep.
Discover 5, right? No, 4. So 1 arcane signet. There you go.
So you should take 2.
Each takes 2. This here, this is gone. I will tap these 2 to Sunshot Militia, dealing 1 damage to each opponent. It's 2. I'll just block. I will just pass the turn after that.
Sure. I'm just gonna pay 1, and I'm gonna Gitaxian Probe target myself because I don't really want to go through the trouble of
Yeah.
people covering up screens and stuff. So I'm just gonna draw a card. Then I'm gonna put Psychic Puppetry on the stack, targeting Strobe Knight. In response, I'll tap Make a Token. Untap. Go to combat, attack Chris for 4 in the air.
Yep. I'll take 4.
And then I think I'm just gonna pass the turn.
Mounted. Pay 3 to cast Coronation of Chaos. I'm going to target the Howling Golem, the Infuriating Bard, and the Sure Shot Militia. They can't block this turn, and they're goaded.
Okay.
Two, three, 4. I'm going to cast Lose Calm and take the Crime Novelist, and he will have Menace. Where's my copy? There's my copy. The Novelist at Scooby and the Kedis at Chris.
I'm taking Caddis.
I am taking all that damage.
I'm gonna Echoing Truth, the Crime Novelist.
Back to hand she goes.
Kedis connected?
Yeah, Caddis connects.
Kedis triggered to deal 1.
I don't know what tricks you have.
He stepped out.
Yeah, you never know. Hey. Could it be a sacrifice?
I
of
have 1
mountain?
minute.
Yeah.
I will pass the turn.
All right.
I have a trick. I do have a trick. It just does not buff Kedis.
Oh, okay.
It is one of the worst
Oh,
combat tricks I run.
Yep.
What do I hope to get? What could I hope to get? All right, first main, 1, 2. We're going to Thrill of Possibility, discarding the Tuk Tuk Rubble Fort.
Bye, Tuck.
That fort not be rumbling anymore.
Draw 2. All right. Land for turn. I guess we move to combat. Danger no matter what. Alright, Fanatic over at Yumizu, Howling Golem, and the we'll send the Howling Golem and the Bard over at
Rahu.
we'll send it Chris.
So Golem trigger. Let's all draw a card.
Yep. Myriad trigger. Everyone has a 4/3 coming at them.
I will declare no blocks.
I will block with a Night Token.
I will block the golem with my weaver. I'll take 6 with 3. Yeah, I'll try it. I'll take 6 with 3.
Okie dokie. I will pass turn after that.
Alright, untap draw. Land for turns a mountain. 1, 2, 3. I cast Whisper Silk Cloak. 2 damage to each opponent. Tap these 2 down to deal 1 damage to each opponent. Tap these 2 down, 1 damage to each opponent. And I have 2, man. I'm gonna die right in the crack. Uh, 1, 2 for an ATOG. This has to attack the 1/3. So I'm gonna move to combat, swing at Scoob for 1.
Yep, go to 4.
Pass turn.
End of your turn, Chris. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna seismic strike,
Damn.
targeting the Strobe Knight.
does that do?
Deals damage equal to target creature number of mountains I control. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, sure up.
Yep.
We knew you had it.
Yep.
All done?
All done after that.
All right. Draw for turn. Let's see. Well, I have to. Well, go to combat first. I'll just attack Chris for 4 in the air.
Yeah.
Because I need to do that.
I sacrifice all my artifacts to ATOG.
Okay.
Give it +10/+10 and then I die.
I'll cast Frantic Search and draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards and untap some land. Discard, Infuse, and Nimbleclaw Adept. Untap these lands. I'll pay 1 for a Teardrop Kami. I will. That's actually fine. I'll pay 2 and cast Dramatic Reversal. In response, I'll make a token. Untap this. And then I will pass turn.
Alrighty. Land for turn. For a red, Warlord's Fury. Creatures I control gain first strike until end of turn to draw a card.
Gotcha.
Actually, that's could be some. Battle Horns.
Okay.
Equip the Battle Horns to the Golem. and then move to combat.
Okay. In response, give me 1 second. Sorry.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna. Yeah, what I'll do, I'll just flash in a Pestermite and tap your fanatics.
Sure.
Okay, go ahead.
Move to combat, swing in with the golem and the bard.
Okay. I'll block the golem with the strobe knight, and I'll block the bard with teardrop kami.
All right. Trigger on the golem. We both draw.
Yep.
And then the knight's out 4/4, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, at least I can go on a blaze of glory. Flash in, get 2 fire breathing, giving it +1/+0 until end of turn, and then making it a 4/3 first strike.
Okay. In response, I'm going to return 2 islands to cast Gush.
Yep.
On the stack, I'll sacrifice Kami, untap Strobe Knight. In response, tap and make a token.
Yep.
I'll draw 2 cards, 1, 2, and then combat damage.
And yep.
Oh, send him to command zone. Anything else?
That's it.
Okie doke. Draw. Play land. Go to combat attack.
That's the game.
GG's.
All right.
All right. Well, that was a very good game as well.
That was a tense one, yeah.
And it worked out because we got 2 games in, and it's not crazy late, so it worked out. So I can
You
actually
know
go
what?
to bed at a reasonable time.
Efficiency.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm not going
No
to bed
one-
at 2
no-
in the morning.
No one doing any nonsense. Everyone just swinging.
Yep. Just
That's right.
good old-fashioned brute force.
That's
All right.
right.
All right. So on that note, thank you everyone for joining in this evening. Thank you for the conversations in the chat with Sniff and the whole 9 yards. I thank you everyone for joining in. Very great games. I do appreciate that, and I hope that y'all have a very great evening. All right, peace.
Good night, everybody out in
Good night,
Internet land.
everyone.